Fiddles. Give me just 1 second, you guys. Give me just 1 second. Have to go and do something really quickly. All right. Oh boy. I wonder if we got anyone on the stream yet. Nope, not yet. Should probably start a poll. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. And we are live. We're just a few seconds in. Got nobody in the stream quite yet. Yo, what's up, Nathan? What's up, Silas? Hi, what's up, you guys? Ooh, what's up, Anthony? I'm doing amazing, Silas. Thank you for asking. Yo, Nex. What's up, Nex? Good to see a bunch of normals in the stream. Probably going to start a poll here in just a second. I'm going to start a poll right now. I'm going to make a poll real quick before we get too many people in here. All right, what should I ask for today, guys? I want to do something different. I want to do some sort of cool poll. Ooh, I got a good one. Oh, I got a really good one. All right. Have you ever been to Bible camp? And do you flip balisongs? All right, hold up just a second. All right. Hold up just a second. Hold up just a second, you guys. All right, I have started the poll. All right, yo, what's up, Hannah? What's up? Nathan said, yeah, how was camp? I see you got a new balisong. What do you mean you see I got a new balisong? I got the extrusion here. Oh, next, you're probably talking about this. Ooh, what's up, Thomas Wheeler? What's up, Thomas? All right. This is the DeBalis Canyon right here. Me and my best friend have been doing a trade, so for a while I had his Cracker-Rackin' clone, but now I have my balisong back. All of these are my balisongs. I have my Canyon back, finally. What's up, Thomas? What's up, Little Mite? Ooh, what's up, Toenail Siege? He said I got my first butterfly knife today, or balisong. Bro, that's awesome. Yo, what one did you get? Did you get the Nebalis Canyon, or the Cheese, or something like that, or something off of Amazon? Ooh, Jose Ramos said hi. Hi, what's up, Jose? Zero for you said yo. Yo, what's up, Zero for you? Silas said, I just came back from the amusement park, bro. That's awesome. TRG Ground said hi. Hi, what's up? Solus the Wildest said hi. Hi, what's up? Santa Family, hi, what's up? Insta, Lenode, Jacob Jones. Holy moly, we got a lot of new people. Holy moly, guys, it's just flowing in. What's up, Cindy? What's up, Ghost Boy? What's up, Solo J? What's up, Sizzle? What's up, Lil Cert? What's up, J Canyon City? Guys, feel free to ask me any questions. I love that all you guys are saying hi. Finally, I got a lot of people saying hi. I love that you guys are being so friendly about it. But if you got any questions, feel free to ask me any questions. I'll answer it. All right, what's up, Cindy James? What's up, Ashar Badana? I hope you say that. I hope I said that right. What's up, TTV Best Twitch YouTube? What's up, Shadow? What's up, Dr. House? What's up, Crazy Bean Bro 123? So where did you get those from? I got most of these from the Nabalis company, spelled like that, Nabalis, Nabalis. And then I got the Barracuda V2 from BB Barfly. Oh, what's up, LVX Gaming Hun? Said hi, what's up? Oso said, I got a random question. All right, what's your random question, Oso? Ooh, Yejit Arda, I hope I say that right, said hi, what's up? Ooh, Jade. Jade said hello. Hello, Jade. Nicole said sharp. Nope, these are not sharp. These are all trainers. These are all perfectly safe. Ooh, Sandy Owens said hi, what's up, Sandy? Slizzle444 said, can I be modded? Nope, I'm sorry. I'm not really looking for any mods right now. All right, Bekudos Lover said hi, what's up? Ooh, Nicholas Reason said hi. Navy said, hey, hey, what's up? Catherine Hale said, hello. Hello, what's up? PD, Proudlock Fan Club said, don't play with knives, mate. These are all Balisong trainers. These are all trainers. These are perfectly safe. Very fun. Very fun to flip. All right, Scott Williams said hi. Hi, what's up? Samuel Ziku said hi. Hi, what's up? Yo, my name's also Samuel, bro. W name, not gonna lie. All right. Holy moly, we got a lot of people in here. Chelly B said, oh, you're good? Thank you, I appreciate it. All right. Ooh, Inner Crust. I hope I said that right. Inner Crust said hi. Hi, what's up? Catherine Hale said hi. Hi, what's up? Ooh, hi. Can you do a tutorial? Yes, I can. Here, I'll do a tutorial for you real quick. I'm going to do a tutorial of the Y2K. It's just a thumb rollover flicked into an open position. So you're going to hold it about an inch from the end of your balisong with the pivot screws facing to your left if you're right-handed. You're going to mirror this if you're left-handed. You're going to flick it around your thumb. You don't want to hold it this way because it's not going to do anything, but you don't want to hold it all the way down here either. You want to hold it about flat, honestly. Flick it around your thumb and whip it up. So we're going to do that one more time. Flick it around. Then when you catch it right here, you're going to use the momentum of this trying to drop down. Once it drops down, you're going to open it up in your hand and flick over. That's called the Y2K. Boom. All right. AQ Frank said, hey. Hey, what's up? Oh my goodness, we got a lot of people in here. James Ridges said, I've had a few years of practicing myself. It's like a fidget spinner of death. No, it's not. These are all trainers. It is like a cool fidget spinner, though. Adam Shea said, can I have a shout-out? Yo, shout-out to Adam Shea. What's up? Oh, we got a lot of new people. Wavy said, bro, ignoring. I'm not trying to ignore you, Wavy. I'm sorry. I got a lot of people in here. This is like almost too many people for me. Ooh, Matt's Lego Engine said hi. Hi, what's up, bro? I love Legos. Honestly, guys, I love Legos. I love Legos, y'all. All right, Charlene Mitty said, I got one too. Nice. Samuel said, hello, Samuel. You show this safe something or other. I don't know what that means, bro. Ooh, Gunter Manis said hi. Hi, what's up? G3M said, wow. Suction Cheese said hi. Yo, because you got cheese in your name, I'm going to flip the cheese for you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Don't mind that. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right. Holy moly, we got so many people. Prinko VR said, hi, can I get mod? I'm sorry, I'm not really looking for any mods right now. I do appreciate you asking to be mod. I like that people try and volunteer to be mod. Unfortunately, I'm not looking for any right now. I already have Silas Flips as a mod. He's doing pretty well at the moment. All right, Zayden McLean said, is that a balisong? Yes, it is. JP said, something, what? I don't understand that. B3114 said, thank you so much for the tutorial. I'm subbing. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Guys, what you don't understand is every subscriber matters to me, guys, because I remember back when I only had about 20 subscribers, and every single sub mattered, guys. It still does. I'm almost to 600 subscribers now, but it still matters, guys. I'm still in the low range, and it still matters to me. All right, JP said, LMO, he almost read it. I almost got you. Nah, bro. Reed Austin said hi. Hi, what's up, Reed? I Can't Breathe said, then can I be mod? Nope, size. I'm sorry, I'm not looking for any mods right now. I already have a mod, and he's doing an amazing job. Shout out. Can we do W's in the chat for Silas? Silas is my mod at the moment, and he's doing absolutely amazing. W Silas. All right. Rick Limnop said, do you like pizza dough or dildo? No. And you are going on timeout for that. Thank you a lot. Now you are on timeout for the next 30 minutes. You do not get to say anything more in my chat. Guys, I love streaming. I love chatting with all you guys. I love answering your questions. But please don't try and get me to say anything inappropriate. Because if it's obviously something inappropriate, I will ignore it. And I will not read it out loud. And if you try and get me to say something inappropriate on accident, I will put you in timeout. Okay? I like chatting with you guys. I don't like to put you guys in timeout. But when you do just stupid stuff like that, no. There's no point in it, guys. There's no point. All right. Crossy Dial said boo. What do you mean, boo, bro? What you mean? Ooh, Huddy said, balisongs are sick. Thank you. Ooh, Chelly B said, I'm a new subscriber. I'm at 46, almost to 50. Do you mean age or do you mean subscribers? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I think you mean subscribers. That's awesome. Thank you for subscribing, by the way. I appreciate it. Ooh, Matt's Lego Engine said, do you like Lego Vacuum Engine? I've never heard of a Lego Vacuum Engine, my brother. Sorry. Ooh, we got 220 people in here. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. I'll get to it as soon as I can, but I'm having a lot of people in here. A lot of new people. Keely Howard said, please say hello. Hello, what's up? Cool Kid said hi. Everything is a lot said, nice balisongs. Thank you. Alex, Trustmate. Strawberry Haze said, do you like fast food better or healthy food? Really depends, honestly. I really like homemade food. My mom makes some homemade tortillas and then homemade bread sometimes. I really like homemade food. I have lots of family members that make really, really good food. So I do like homemade food. I like making my own food sometimes too. But honestly, fast food's good too. It just depends on where I'm at. If I'm traveling, then I'll probably do fast food. But if I'm here at home, then depending on what I have and what I'm in the mood for, I do like healthy food for sure. All right. TJ Money O said, what's a good online store to buy quality ones like those? Ooh, I got you. All right. A good online store is Nabalis. All right. Most Nabalis products, such as these 3 balisongs here, all right, these 3 you can all get off of Amazon or off of the Nabalis website. Depending on where you live, it may get to you faster off of Amazon. It's spelled Nabals. Can I get it to focus real quick? Can I get this to focus? There we go. Nabalis, all right? They make very, very good balisongs for cheap prices, all right? This is right here is probably the cheapest one I can recommend to you. Costs about $35 US. It's called the Nabalis Impulse. Flips very, very, very well, and I would definitely recommend getting balisongs from Nabalis. They have very, very good balisongs. Alrighty, guys, what should I flip? What should I flip? Ooh, Viper said, hi, what's up, Viper? The Magalorian said illegal knife. No, actually, it's not. These are balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe, and these are just for practice, just for flipping. All right, Doggy said, yo, this is peak. Since how long you do? I've been flipping for about a year and a half now, and I've been live streaming for the past few months, almost daily. Has been very, very fun. I'm starting to get a lot of viewers, though, so, like, when I started streaming, guys, I started out streaming with just maybe 10 to 20 people in my streams at a time, so it was really easy for me to answer every single question. Even if there was one person that, like, asked multiple questions at a time, I was able to answer multiple questions, and literally I was able to read off every single thing in the chat. But nowadays, guys, I currently have over 200 people in my stream, and so because there's so many people saying hi, which I love. Don't stop, guys. I always ask you guys to say hi, and I love it. But because there's so many people saying hi and asking questions at the same time, it has become pretty hard for me to read off every single message on screen because it's coming in so quickly. All right. JP said, does Nabalis do practice knives? Yes, all balisongs are trainers. Nabalis does not make any live blades. All right. Isaac VR and Gaming says, guys, sub to him. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. Caleb Jacob said, are those metal or plastic? These are all metal. None of these here are plastic. Now, this one right here is metal, but it has a Teflon coating. So it has the appearance of it being plastic because of the Teflon coating on this thing. It's called the Nabalis cheese. All right. Elliot Hardy said gold. Gold? All right. I got you. I'll flip the gold one. All right. Samuel, can I please... Wavy said, Samuel, can I be mod? I'm OG and I just want an icon, please. All right, Wavy. Hey, Wavy, here's the thing. I trust you, Wavy. I will make you mod, guys. I don't want everyone asking me to be mod, all right? Wavy has been an OG to my streams. He's been here since one of my first streams that I ever did, all right? He's been in almost every single stream. Wavy, I will make you mod, but I want you to not... I don't want you to take advantage of that, and I don't want you to make random people sit on timeout. I don't want you to be taking down random messages. I only want you to take down a message if you see foul language in it, because I don't really like there being cussing or foul language in my streams. So if somebody does say something that is foul language, please just take down their message. But if somebody starts spamming, and now if they say it twice, that's not really spamming to me. But if they start spamming and they say something probably 20 times in a row, then I give you permission to put them on timeout for about 5 minutes, all right? Wavy, I got you. You are now a standard moderator. You and Silas, I trust you both. Now, Wavy, if you ever do take advantage of this and start doing things in my streams that you shouldn't, I will take you down as mod. Oh, holy moly, guys. We have 405 people in the stream. What's up, guys? Everybody, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. Jenny Thompson said, Sue, what's up? Ernesty Mendez said, Shay. Genovese Francisco said, LOL. Aunt Boy said, Guck you all. Nope, let's not do that. All right, and please, Aunt Boy, I'm putting you on timeout for 5 minutes because I know what you were trying to say there, and I'm not a fan of it. Gigi said, yeah, I'm not even going to read that. You are now on timeout also for saying that. All right. Bentley Arvin said, can you flip the green and blue one? I got you, bro. Here, I'll flip it for you. This is called the Barracuda V2, by the way. It's a very, very good one. All right. Holy moly, guys. We got so many people in here. Sajin said, please, can you use the silver one next to the blue one? Yeah, I got you. Oh, Prime Boy said hi. Quackity 2.0 said hi. Uchiha Fan 13 said, flip the blue one. All right. There's so many people asking me to flip stuff. All right. Jenny Thompson said, Sue. Sour Lemon said, wowie, it's chilling here. Yes, I try to be very chill. All right. Angelia Altman said hi. Chunky Monkey 5338 said hi. Jenny Thompson said Sue again. Jenny Thompson, please quit spamming. I would appreciate that. You don't have to, but if you do, you'll probably be put on timeout. I'm just not a fan of spammers. Holy moly, guys, 426 people. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. All right. Ooh, Prisma's in here. What's up, Prisma? What's up, James W? What's up, Brian DeBell? What's up, Briley? What's up, Goodwill? What's up, Doper? What's up, Toxic? What's up, Anderson? What's up, Daniel Lopez? What's up, Alex Smith? Alex Smith said, how was camp? Camp was amazing. I had so much fun helping out last week or the week before and then going to camp myself. Camp was so much fun. A lot of people got baptized. It was absolutely amazing. All right, John Ware, what's up? Magic M said, hey, what's up? Lek Fan said, hi, what's up? I appreciate all you guys saying hi and being so friendly. This was awesome. Zach Roberts said, what kind of camp was it? It was a non-denominational Bible camp. Literally just studying the Bible together, praising God together. I mean, the worship there was absolutely amazing. Best time of my life was chapel at camp for sure. Everybody just truly, authentically worshiping Jesus Christ, our Savior. And like, everybody, I mean, it got so hype in there. We played lots of Forrest Frank songs and stuff. I mean, it was awesome. Everybody in there was jumping. It was amazing. It was so hype. Lots of amazing moments at camp. All right, Bentley Arvin said, thank you. And I have the same exact one. I just didn't know the name, and that's what it says on mine. Thank you. No, you're good. All right, Valley Vargas said, do they ever get loose on you? Some of them do. For example, this one right here, the Nabalis cheese. It is starting to get a pretty bad tune. It has a lot of play, which causes it to have a lot of tap. If you flip balisongs, you know what I mean. This is called play whenever the handles move like that. It's just supposed to stay in the same spot. As it does that, it gets loose, and eventually you're going to want to take it apart and redo it. I took this one to camp, so I've dropped it a lot. I've let other people flip it. I've showed people different tricks, and because of that, this thing has got dropped a lot. And so this specific one here, the Nabalis cheese, is getting pretty loose, and I'm probably going to have to take it apart here pretty soon and replace the hardware on it. All right, Brody Saverdra said hi. Oh, Bryson Austin said hi. Amy Smith said hello. I'm new. I'm 15. Nice. Anthony said I'm wavy. Something or other. Okay. Tyler Jojo Tote said nobody say job. Why? What's with that? Everybody's saying not to say job. I don't get it. Oh my goodness, we got over 600 people in the stream. Guys, what is absolutely popping? I really appreciate all you guys. Feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. All right. Issa said job. Okay, what is with this? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, BFC said, do you have a sister? I do have a sister. All right, Night Goal said hi. I just a normal content creator said hello. I love you vids. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. David said, am I a real boy, Papa? Bro, I like the Pinocchio reference. All right. Jesselyn Bryan said, hey, what's up? Minecraft Kid said, can you do a tutorial at once? I do tutorials on my channel. I'm not going to do any more in the stream today unless somebody asks me for a specific tutorial because I'm trying to say hi to everybody and the chat is coming in so fast. All right. Wavy said, I got to go, sorry. Oh, you're good, Wavy. I really appreciate you being in stream, and I appreciate you being a good mod, bro. All right, Mac Ryan sent some emojis. Said, palm tree, freezing emoji, palm tree. All right, I don't know what that means, but cool. Ooh, Issa said job application. What is with the job stuff? I don't get it. I don't I don't get it, guys. Everybody's saying job. I don't get it. All right, Alejandro Asanovic said at my C live. All right. Didn't make much sense. Kitty said, do you have a balisong for beginners? Yes, I do. This one right here. This is called the Nabali Impulse. I recommend it for beginners. You can get this thing off of Amazon for about $35 US, and this thing is an absolutely amazing flipper. All right, holy crab apples. There's 244 people in here. Little reference to Arthur Morgan, another OG in my streams. All right, Gleep said, the J word. What is job? What do you mean? Since when was the word job a foul language? Somebody explain this to me. Somebody explain this to me. I don't get it. Holy moly, 716 people. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. All right. Holy moly. Ooh, Vex said, can I be mod? Vex, unfortunately, I'm not looking for any mods right now. I already have two amazing mods, Wavy and Silas. They're both very much OGs to my channel. Now, if you start being in a bunch of my streams and I see that you're an amazing viewer, you're loyal, you're a good person, I probably will make you mod eventually. But unfortunately, right now, I'm not looking for any mods. If I am, I'll let you know in the future, though. All right, Magic M said, just curious, how many times does that hit you and hurt? It doesn't hit me that much, and it's because I do karate and parkour and other things, my hands are used to being hit and stuff, and because I've gotten pretty good at flipping and I've been practicing it for a while, it doesn't typically hit my hands, and when it does, it doesn't hurt me that much, unless I, like, drop it on my toe. All right, Cindy Phillips said hi. Hi, what's up? All right, Duckers VR said, do a real one. Nope, I don't flip any live blades on stream. I'm sorry. All right, Richard R2G Fowl said, you should get some nunchucks. Broski, I got you. I got nunchucks right here. Oh, my goodness. I got you, bro. I love nunchucks, not gonna lie. I do karate and parkour, and I love nunchucks. I may do some nunchuck tutorials in the future. If you guys want that, let me know. All right. It's Ducky said, where do you buy these? I got most of mine from Nabalis or BB Barfly. All right. Somebody named Passion, Kahudu, Kandu, said face revealing. Yes, I do have face reveals. If you go look at my YouTube shorts, most of my shorts have my face in it. I don't really show my face on stream or in any of my long-term videos, but most of my shorts have my face in it, if you are curious. All right. Just a normal content creator said, I subbed to you. Thanks for good content. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. All right. Stargirl said, you're so good. That's awesome. Keep up the good work, bro. All right. I will. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Dramatic N said, teach a trick. I have tutorials on my channel if you're interested. All right. Hyde said, any tips? I know the basic openings. I could do aerial. All right. What I'd recommend next after basic openings, since you have the flow down of the wrist and of basic openings. Here, I'm going to flip a different one for you. I would recommend trying next rollovers. So just basic rollovers. If you go look at my tutorial on my channel titled Basic Rollovers, it has things such as the index rollover, which is just rolling it over your finger. And then I recommend things like the thumb rollover, which is just rolling it around your thumb. I recommend rollovers next if you have down basic openings and things like that. So feel free to go watch that video. All right, football the best said, is it a real one or a trainer? All of these are trainers, guys. All of these are trainers. Holy moly, 870 people, guys. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. I'll get to it as soon as I can. If I skip what you said, guys, I do apologize and I feel really bad about it. As my streams are getting more popular, which, here's the thing, I do like my streams getting popular. It's like, oh, cool, my streams are popular. I get to tell people more about Jesus. This is awesome, yada, yada. I like my streams being popular, but there is one downfall to that. The only downfall to my streams being more popular is that I don't get to, I end up having to skip some people's messages, all right? And I love chatting with you guys. Back when I only had about 20 people in the stream, I was able to just like, and I was able to read off every single question or comment that was in the chat, whether it's just somebody saying hi or somebody asking me an important question or something. Had a lot of religious conversations, or should I say, not religious, relationship conversations, because if you're a Christian, you know Christianity is more of a relationship than not a religion. So, but as my streams are getting more popular, there's so many things coming in so quickly. There's so many people saying hi. There's so many people asking questions at a really, really fast pace that I cannot keep up with all of it, and to the point where I cannot read off every single question. So if I do skip your question, I do apologize. I'm not trying to be mean at all. If I do see your question, that I will, if it's a question that I see and that I try and get to, then I will. I will try and answer it. All right. Deadly Deer Gaming said, how fast can you go? Is there a God mode speed? There is. God speed is a yo-yo trick. It is not a balisong trick, unfortunately. All right. X8BB8 said, how long did it take you to get that skilled at flipping? I've been flipping for about a year and a half now. I've been flipping since January of 2024. The Real Gamer said, what is this? This is balisong flipping. These are called balisongs or butterfly knife trainers. They're very fun. All of these are trainers, perfectly safe, and it's pretty much just for flipping, just for practicing, just for learning different tricks with and having fun. All right, DJ Nordy said pose. Okay, don't know what that means, but okay. All right, Sonic Runner 1234 said, yo, bro, I'm glad you follow Christ. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Also, guys, if you guys got any questions about Jesus, whether you're a believer, whether you're an unbeliever, if you got any questions about Jesus, whether you want to know him, whether you've rejected him in the past, if you got any questions, let me know, and I'll answer it to the best of my ability from what I know from Scripture and from what I know in my personal experience with Jesus. All right. Regino said hello. Hello, what's up, Regino? Clips by Jaxie said, do your best trick. I got you. That's probably going to be my fan combo, not going to lie. Or maybe, it might be my around the world trick. Boom. Just did it. All right. Anthony said, I'm basically an OG. Yeah, you are, bro. All right. Josette Potter said, so cool. You're cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the compliments, guys. You guys are honestly too nice to me. All right. Logan said, how do you not cut yourself? Because these are all trainers. None of these are real. None of these are sharp. These are all trainers. These are all perfectly safe and just for flipping purposes. All of these are just to practice with, just to do tricks and have a good time. Have fun. All right. Anna Cordovi said, can I have one? Unfortunately, none of mine specifically are for sale, but all of these you can get online. All of these. This one here is called the Nabalis Extrusion. It's what I would recommend to you for if you are a beginner. This thing costs about $35 US. You can get it off of Amazon. This is a very, very good flipper and even has changeable weights at the bottom, which actually does change how it flips. It changes the balance of it, which changes how you do certain tricks. All right. Annalie Fontura said, yep. Rudy Burr said, is that not dangerous? Nope. Like I just said, these are all trainers. All right. Holy moly, there's so many votes. All right, guys, I'm going to read off the poll real quick before I do much else, all right? I'm going to read off the poll. 39% of people said, yes, Bible camp is the best. 19% of people said, yes, I flip. 20% of people said, nah, camp sounds cool, though. And 22% of people said, what's balisong flipping? All right, that's a good amount. That's a good amount. All right, Ace FN said, I was your 250th like. Thank you, bro. I so much appreciate that. if you guys don't know, I'm not going to be that guy that begs for likes, but if you guys do decide to like the stream, YouTube does push it out to more people. So the more likes that the stream gets, the more YouTube will push it out to more people. So like, let's say this stream has only about 2 likes. Not that many people are going to see my stream. It's going to stay at about maybe 5 people in the stream, all right? But as the stream gets more likes, YouTube pushes it through to more people and lets it pop up for more people to where more people can see my stream. So I'm not going to be that guy that begs for likes. You guys don't have to like the stream. I only want you guys to like the stream if you enjoy my content, if you like this, all right? But if you do want to like the stream, YouTube does push it through to more people, so I would appreciate it if you guys do like the stream, and it would make a difference for me. All right, Kate Olson said, do you have reruns? Yes, I do have a live blade, but I do not flip it on stream or on camera. Sophia Morin said, that is so awesome. Thank you, I appreciate it. I like the bow on your profile. All right, Prisma said, are you planning to buy a lube? Actually, I just typically use the lube that came with my Balisongs, so like, this is the lube and Loctite that came with my Nabali's extrusion. I typically just use the oil or lube or whatever you want to call it that came with it on any of my Balisongs. It's typically just what I use. I don't really see the point in buying and using money to buy a different type of specific Balisong lube if your Balisong came with lube, if you get what I'm saying. I am going to have to tighten this real quick. So for my non-flippers out there, sometimes with your Balisong, the pivot screws here will get a little loose, all right? That's what happened. That's what is happening right now to this. This screw is getting very loose on the bite handle. So I'm going to take what we call a T10 driver bit, and I'm going to tighten it up real quick. That way it flips better. So I take this little thing here, and I can just screw this back in, make it more tight, all right? Now, once that is tight like it is now, and it should be able to have good swing. Now, if this thing does not have good swing, that's when you need to use lube or Balisong oil to make sure that it can flow easily. Now that I have this tightened, I can go right back to flipping. All right. Kale Sins said, I seen a video of somebody in a car. He dropped... Ooh, yeah, that was probably a live blade. I don't flip live blades. I only flip trainers. All right. Ooh, Al Ricardo said hello. Hello, what's up? Rafael Dominguez said more tight. Aiden said hi. Hi, what's up, Aiden? All right, Tenny Cat said bye, Tim. Tim Herman said bye. Bye, Tim. Drew Gaming 9 said I want one, LOL. None of mine specifically are for sale, but all of these Balisongs here you can get online. And if you're wondering which one is which, I have a review of every single Balisong here on my channel besides this one. I need to get a review done of the Nibalis Canyon, and I'm working on getting that released pretty soon. But if you are interested in this one and you're like, I wonder if this thing is a good one or not, go watch my review on it. I have a full review of this one on my channel, along with this one, the Nibalis Cheese, and the Barracuda V2. This one, actually, the review on this specific Balisong was my first video. So if you guys are curious how these flip and you're like, hey, I kind of want this, but I wonder how expensive it is, I wonder how good it flips, go watch my tutorials, or not my tutorials, what am I saying right now? My reviews on my channel. All right. Somebody said noob. All right, yeah, I kind of am a noob. I'm not as good as most people's flipping on Squid Industries, but I do try my best to flip. Very good. All right, Beer Lord said, at a what? Oh, excuse me, brother? You are going to be put on timeout for the next 30 minutes. All right, Patrick Walton said, I was going to ask for a little help, but I'm just trying to figure out how to make sure that you don't get sick. I recommend praying, my brother. I recommend praying for sure. Let me write down your name real quick, and I'll keep you in my prayers, bro. If you're sick, pray for healing. Follow Jesus and pray for healing, honestly. You can pray for healing mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever you need healing for. And most of the time he'll answer your prayers if it's God's will, all right? Sometimes not everything's God's will. Sometimes we may not understand why certain things are and aren't God's will. But if it is, he will answer your prayers, all right? That's the number one thing that I pray, is that God will answer people's prayers. He will bring healing, and only if it's his will. If it's not his will, then his will's better, all right? That's just facts. Sometimes we don't always understand it, but his will's better, okay? So if it's his will, he'll hear you. He will hear you, and he will heal you, both. All right, let me just write down your name real quick, and I'll keep you in my prayers. All right. Hold up. I'm writing down something real quick, guys. Bear with me. Pray for Patrick. All right, I got you, bro. All right. All right, Brittany Good said hi. Hi, what's up? Slay Outdoor said amen. All right, James Garrison said, since you're a noob, you're going on timeout for 5 hours. What do you mean? How can I be on timeout? What? All right, Caspison Cookie said, you at 900 subs? No way. Am I actually at 900 subs? That's crazy, guys. I'm not sure if I believe that. That is crazy. All right. Ken Martin sent a bunch of emojis. Wait, whoa. How do you do that? That's cool. I didn't know you could send those in my stream. That's cool. All right. Fartkun Smiley Face said, can I ban me for 30? I've never been banned and I don't know how it is. I mean, if you really want to be banned, I'll ban you. You basically just asked to be banned, so guess what? I'm gonna do this because you asked me to. Please don't get mad at me. You asked me to do it. You asked me to. I'll put you on timeout for 30 minutes. Boom. All right. Gunter Manis said, you're great. Yeah, well, guess what? I may be great, but Jesus is greater. Every great thing that is ever on this earth, Jesus is greater, my brother. That's what I tell people all the time. If you like my channel, guys, don't praise me for it. Don't go saying about, oh, you're so amazing, yada, yada. No, praise God for it, okay? Praise God for my channel, right? If you enjoy my channel and you enjoy the chats that we have on here, praise God for it, all right? Praise him that he's giving you some sort of cool entertainment, because I hope that's all I want to be, guys. I want to be a tool that Jesus can use for different things. I want to bring people closer to Christ. I don't want to be famous. In a way, I do want to live for fame, okay? I will say that. But I don't want to live for fame for me. I want to live for fame for Jesus, all right? So if you guys got any questions about Jesus, feel free to ask, honestly. Nothing you say will offend me, all right? And if I do offend you, please let me know, and I will try and change it, okay? All right, Melanie Lucier said, I've been sick for the past 3 days. Oh, I'm sorry, Melanie. I'm so sorry about that. I will try and keep you in my prayers also. All right. Geometry Dash Guy said, sir, due to an error, your Amazon order was canceled and we're experiencing problems and cannot retrieve the information that you ordered this time. Please tell us what you ordered and the amount. Never ordered anything, but okay. Don't know what kind of prank that is, but all right. All right. Arch Waddle said, is that a comb? Yes, that is a comb. This thing I got off of Amazon. It's not one of my best balisongs. It does not flip that good. It does not do tricks that well, but it does look cool whenever you just whip this thing out and comb your hair. All right. Rammer Scott said, how do you get one? You can get most of these off of Amazon. This one is called the Nabali Impulse. You can get it for about $35 off of Amazon. And this is what I would recommend to you if you are a beginner. It's the cheapest one that I can recommend to you that actually flips good. This thing is cheaper, but it will not do the job well, okay? This thing does not flip that good. All right, Hashim said, hi. Hi, what's up? Vandy said, yo, what's up, Vandy? All right, Roll 5 Chew said, there are so much different types of flow art. Why this? It makes you an idiot. I'm sorry. I didn't even know this was flow art. I guess you could call this flow art. I don't know how it makes me an idiot. I will say that. Honestly, balisong flipping is just a cool hobby that I like. All right, it's something that my best friend started doing it. He got a balisong trainer, and he's like, yo, or he started doing this. He started seeing that you could do different tricks with this, and I was like, yo, that looks cool. So I actually built one out of Legos, and then I bought a few, and then started flipping. I don't know how it really makes me an idiot. I'm sorry if that makes me an idiot, but yeah, it's just a fun little hobby. All right, I'm Trash said, I scrolled, then you said my name, Patrick. Oh, yeah, I was talking to a different Patrick, but I guess I was talking to you too. And I don't think you're trash. I don't know why your name is your trash. In my opinion, no one's trash. No one's trash besides the devil. And even, I think, honestly, there might even be a verse in the Bible that says not to talk bad about anyone, even the devil. So I'm not even going to say that. In my opinion, no one's trash. No human is trash, all right? Jesus has a purpose for everyone. All right, Carnage Bladesmith said, do you have any real ones? that are actually shot, or do you just practice plates? These are all trainers. I flip strictly Balisong trainers. All of these are perfectly safe. They're just for flipping purposes. They're just to practice with and do fun tricks with. All right. Big Peanut said, "What is your favorite Bible verse?" Ooh, I got you, bro. My favorite Bible verse is probably Proverbs 9:10, and it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." In my opinion, that is one of the best pieces of advice I can give to anyone, and that is why it is my favorite verse. It's absolute truth. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. All right. King of Always Words said hi. Hi, what's up? I don't care, boy. 378 said hi. Hi, what's up? Tina Bessity said hi. Hi, what's up? Holy moly, guys. We got so many different people coming in. So many. All right. Shane Rugen said, besides Jesus. What do you mean besides Jesus? Uh, all right. Carly Cowart said, he can do whatever I put his mind to because, like, that's what he wants to do, so he can just do it. Stop being a hater. What are you talking about? You talk about the person that said makes me an idiot for balisong flipping? Don't worry about that. Hey, haters gonna hate, y'all. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. All it's gonna do is start an argument. If there's a hater in my chat, I'll address it, and I'll just tell them, hey, no point in that. It's okay. No point in guys in backing me up. It's all right. It's all right. I can deal with some haters. It's okay, guys. All right, Nars said hi. Hi, what's up, Nars? Good to see you in here. All right, E-Dog said, Jesus, with the heart emoji. Yes, absolutely. Nutella said, my anxiety, OMG. Oh, I'm sorry you got anxiety. Hey, pray about it. Jesus will take it away. If it's his will. Again, if it's not his will, we may not always understand it, but if it's his will, if it's all right with God, he will take that away from you. All right. Layla P1Z said, what is this called? This is called balisong flipping. These are considered balisongs or butterfly knife trainers, and all these tricks that I'm doing is called flipping. So, like, as I'm doing this, it's I consider it to be flipping it. So it's called balisong flipping, and it is a very, very fun hobby to get into. All right. Kevin Waters said, I'm a garbage guy. All right. I mean, that's cool. Hey, fun fact about garbage people, all right? If you don't know, I love parkour, and in my opinion, Dom Tomato, or Dominic D. Tomaso, is one of the greatest parkour athletes out there. He's known to have knees of steel because of some of the stuff he does. He is one of the best parkour athletes out there. He used to be a garbage guy. He went from just a normal average dude that was taking care of garbage, all right? He would go take care of people's garbage, and then after he was done for the day, he would go practice parkour, all right? So even if you're a garbage guy, hey, there's still a purpose for you, all right? You are totally good, bro. That, in my opinion, anytime I think of a garbage guy, I think of Dom Tomato, because he's an absolutely awesome parkour athlete. All right. Easton Tilden said, what's your fave? What's my favorite, balisong? My favorite balisong here is probably the Nibalis extrusion right here, or the extrusion 2, or the impulse. All right, Roxanne Nash said, hi. Hi, what's up? Spiral Honeycomb GD said, what will you do at 1K subscribers? I don't know. I haven't even thought about that. Before I started the stream, I was at about 592. So I doubt I'll hit 1,000 during the stream. If I do, that's crazy, though, and I really, really, really sincerely appreciate it. I'll do something special for 1,000 subscribers. I might do a collab video. I'll see if I can do that. My best friend has a Balisong channel, and he's a pretty funny guy, all right? Let's just put it like that. If I do some videos with him, you guys are going to like it. There's a series I've been wanting to do where I compare different balisongs, so I might try and do that at 1,000 subscribers, where I go through and I just compare different balisongs, such as the Nibalis Impulse with the Nibalis Lightning, or I compare the Cheese to the Canyon, or something like that, where I just go through and I compare different balisongs professionally in a cool way. So I might do that at 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what I'll do for 1,000 subscribers. I haven't even thought about that yet. That's crazy to me, thinking about that. I'm not even sure what amount of subscribers I'm at right now, but if I'm at 1,000, then that's absolutely unbelievable in my opinion. All right, Party Monkey GT Jr. said, where to get a butter knife? Butter knife or butterfly knife? I mean, a butter knife you can typically get at Walmart, but I assume, now I don't want to jump to conclusions here, my brother, but I assume that you're meaning a butterfly knife or a balisong, in which case I would recommend this one right here. It's called the Nabalis Impulse, and you can get it for about 35 US dollars on Amazon. It's very, very, very much a good flipper, and even has changeable weights at the bottom. I have a full review of it on my channel if you would like to go check it out. All right, E-Dog said, love Jesus. Yes, absolutely. Scott B said, knife, flippity whippity. All right, who else we got here? Guys, again, if I'm skipping your messages, I'm so sorry. They're just coming at me so quickly that it's hard to read every single one. If I skip yours, I do apologize. I'm trying to read every single one as much as I can. I just don't want to get too behind in chat. All right. Sophie Meckling said, which one of them is the sharpest? None of these are sharp. These are all trainers. These are all perfectly safe, and these are just to have fun with, just to flip. These are just for practicing and flipping purposes. All right, W. Dixon said, aren't butterfly knives illegal in most states? They are not in Missouri. I have a live blade, but I do not flip it on stream. I flip strictly trainers, in which case most trainers are perfectly legal no matter where you are. But you will have to look it up. All right, Jules Caper said, do some tricks. I'm doing some tricks for you right now. All right, Boba Dream said, LOL, I'm here. All right. Potatoes one, I don't know, said hi. Hi, what's up, Potatoes? Rogan Johnson Wright said hi. Hi, what's up, Rogan? Daisy Blower said hi. Hi, what's up, Daisy? All right, Defuse Fresh said pretty sure he restarted it. I restarted what? All right, Isaac and Gaming said you are at 994. That's crazy. I'm not sure if I believe that. That's crazy, guys. I really appreciate all the support, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. And another thing I'll say to you guys, if you guys don't like my content, don't feel compelled, all right? Just because I'm chatting with you or I answered off a question, go by it. If you like the vibes in here, if you like the vibes of the stream and you like my content, then feel free to subscribe, feel free to like, feel free to do whatever you want to, all right? If you don't, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to get offended. It's fine to me if you don't like the content. Everybody likes their own stuff, all right? There's some videos on YouTube like fishing, for example. I'm not that intrigued by fishing videos. I like going out and fishing myself, but I'm not that intrigued by fishing videos, all right? But in the same way, some of you guys may not be that interested in balisong flipping, in which case that's okay. But if you are, I do appreciate it. Every single subscriber matters to me. Absolutely. I remember when I was at less than 100, and I thought 100 subscribers would be impossible. And then here I am with over 500, which is crazy to me. All right, Spooky Spike 2 said, yo, what's up? All right, Aratory said, does the Philippines have the butter knife? I'm not sure what the Philippines had. I know the Philippines had a lot of armor. The Philippines at one time had Goliath. I don't think they had butterfly knives back then, if I'm being real with you. All right, Inspirational Shepherd Puppy said, hi, I'm Oliver. I'm a girl, but I'm getting bullied by my classmates because I have ADHD and I'm 13 in school right now. And I have blood, velvet eye, and no pupil in one of them. I subbed. Well, I appreciate you subbing, first of all. And second of all, don't sweat it at all. Here's the thing. I've grown up homeschooled, but I don't understand why bullying's really a thing. I guess it's just people hating for no reason. Don't sweat it. I have ADHD, all right? I myself have ADHD, and part of the reason I love streaming so much is because I talk a lot, all right? That's something that my family and other people don't like about me too much, is that I talk too much. But with streams, it's a good thing that I talk too much because I have to go through here and read off all your guys' comments. Because here's the thing. If I leave the stream silent for even about 5 seconds, it gets awkward. I'm going to give you an example of this right now. I'm going to leave it silent for the next 5 seconds. So you guys tell me how awkward it is. See how awkward that was? I told you guys. I told you. And also, don't sweat having ADHD. ADHD is not a bad thing, all right? It can suck sometimes because you get distracted, or as I call it, out of sorts, where I get all over the place sometimes, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine, and in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with having ADHD. And do not care about what any bullies say to you, all right? There's no point in bullying. Just don't go and be a bully, because a lot of people that end up getting bullied go up to be bullies, and don't do that. No point in it. Just don't sweat it. Don't listen to them. Find some friends that love you and that aren't going to make fun of you for random dumb reasons. All right. Bald Jevy said, hi, I'm new. Hi, what's up, Bald Jevy? I like that I got a lot of new people in here. I got a lot of new people. Caddy with a heart cat emoji said hi. Hi, what's up, Caddy? All right, Ella Mikovi said, hey. Hey, what's up, Ella? All right, it's Jessica said, have you ever cut yourself doing that? No, all of these are trainers, guys. I want you guys to understand that, all right? All of these are Balisong trainers, which means they are not sharp. They are perfectly safe. Literally just a slab of metal. They are perfectly safe to use. These are just for flipping purposes, just for having fun with and practicing. All right, Swifty Girl said, just because I'm trying to be myself. What? Just because you're trying to be yourself? Oh, Swifty Girl said, my friends talk about me behind my back just because I'm trying to be myself. I'm sorry. That's just gossip. The Bible talks against gossip. There's no point in gossip. And I'll tell you this, while I was at camp, there were a lot of kids gossiping. I just walked away. There's no point in it. Unless you're saying good things about somebody, there's no point in it. Don't sweat it. Don't worry about it. I don't worry about it when people gossip about me. I know there's people gossiping about me. Probably a lot of people, all right? I don't care about it, all right? If they're gossiping, saying bad things about me, that doesn't matter. It matters about what God thinks about me, what Jesus thinks about me, and if I'm trying my best to do his will and do what the Bible tells me to do, I think God sees that. All right? And in my opinion, if God sees that I'm trying my best to do his will, then it doesn't really matter what other people think if God sees you in a good way. All right. Timmer and Jay said hi. Hi, what's up? Fire MX said, give me one. No, I'm sorry. None of mine are for sale, but you can get all of these online. All right. Kyla Goosen said, cool. Ari said, subbed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Abraham said, hi. Hi, what's up? Charlie Coward said, I have ADHD too. So the people who are out there have ADHD. You're the best people. I don't care. And it don't matter if you talk a lot or nothing. Like, you still loved and cared for. Everything is a lot. So yeah. Yeah, to me, ADHD, people make too big of a deal of it. It's not a huge deal. Basically, if you have ADHD, you're just normal. That's all that means. A lot of people nowadays have ADHD. I think that could be because of a lot of chemicals that doctors use nowadays and a lot of chemicals that are in our foods. I think that's why it's so normal nowadays. It used to be less normal, but if you have ADHD, there's nothing really wrong with it. It just pretty much means you're a normal person. All right. It's Jessica said, no, I already told you that I didn't. All right. DLG tag said, you're at 1K. Can you give me an 80 XP? What? I don't think you can give like XP on YouTube. I don't think that's a thing. That's a video game thing. You can get XP on Fortnite. I don't think you can give XP on YouTube. All right, Alex said hi. Hi, what's up, Alex? Zane West said it's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Zane. Hey, can we get everybody in the chat saying happy birthday to Zane? Everybody say happy birthday. You know what? I'm going to stop here and I'm going to sing happy birthday to you, okay? This is going to be one of the most cringe things I've done on stream, but I'm going to do it just for you, Zane. I'm going to do it for you, all right? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zane. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Now you can say someone saying you happy birthday today. If nobody else did, then there you go. I did. You're welcome. I hope you have an amazing birthday, my brother. All right, TTT said, gah. All right. Oh, my goodness. Katie Key said, happy birthday, Zane. Oh, a lot of people saying happy birthday, Zane. Yes, happy birthday to Zane. I hope Zane has the best birthday today. I hope you go and you do something fun. I hope you read the Bible today. I hope you go and do something fun, something that you enjoy yourself, a hobby you enjoy. Hope you get to see all your friends, your family, and have an awesome time. All right, Storm Healer said, happy birthday to you. Yes, thank you guys for saying happy birthday. All right, Duolingo Agent said, nobody cares, it's my birthday. Oh, Duolingo Agent. Okay, you know what? You know what, guys? Say happy birthday to Duolingo Agent, too. For anybody whose birthday it is today, that happy birthday was for you, all right? C. Mua said, it's my birthday, too. All right, well, happy birthday to you, too. I'm not going to go through and sing happy birthday about 5 times, but I will say happy birthday to you, all right? Happy birthday, guys. All right, holy moly. Izzy X Print said, hey, I describe myself as agnostic, but my family is atheist, and I struggle to believe in God because there's no, like, concrete evidence, and I don't know who wrote the Bible. How can I find the faith? I've not looked into that much about the evidence of the Bible, but here's what I will tell you, okay? Here's what I will tell you. I heard a good example once, all right? And it said, how can you know the wind is real? because you can't see wind, all right? Wind itself, you cannot see. And I know some people say, well, yeah, you can see wind. You can't exactly see wind, but you can see wind moving other things. You can feel wind yourself. And in the same way, you can see God moving in other people's lives. You can see him healing people. You can see him answering prayers. You can see him being there for people, all right? If you're around the right type of Christians. And then also you can feel him. You can feel when he's working in your life. And you can see when he's moving in your life too, all right? That's the example I'll use. And I recommend very much deep diving into it yourself. Studying the Bible. And if you struggle with believing that the Bible is true, there are plenty of museums that show lots and lots of evidence that the Bible was real. And that, to me, if you can find tons of stories in the Bible that were real, it's most likely that all of the Bible was real, all right? So please go study it yourself if that's something that you struggle with. Deep dive into it, study it yourself, and I hope you come to find the truth. All right. Okay, not Kai Sinat said happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Yes, thank you guys for saying happy birthday. All right, Heather Goodman said me 10. All right, Keelia Carr said, can you bring in blue the same time? You wouldn't lose them, please God. What? That didn't make sense. You got to use punctuation. I'm sorry. All right. Inspirational Shepherd Puppy said, because of my ADHD and eyes. Hey, don't sweat it. Like I said, don't worry about the haters. It doesn't matter how the haters see you. It doesn't matter how your friends see you. It matters how God sees you. If you are doing the right thing, if you are doing good, you are doing what the Bible says, then it does not matter what anybody else thinks about you besides God, besides Jesus, all right? All right, guys, I'm going to have to start wrapping up the stream here. I have already streamed over my schedule. I was only supposed to stream for about 30 to 40 minutes, and I've been streaming for almost an hour, so my family is probably not going to be too happy with me. So I am going to start wrapping up the stream here, guys. I appreciate everybody that was in the stream today. I really appreciate it. There's a lot of new people. Again, if I skipped your comment, I am sincerely sorry. I try to read off every single comment in here, but again, it's hard to do sometimes because there's so many. And hey, I appreciate all the new people and all the new people liking and subscribing. It means a lot. All right, guys. I typically end every single stream with a Bible verse, so I'm going to end this stream with the theme verse of camp, because for all my normal people in here, the reason I have not streamed for the past week, and the reason I did not stream for the week before that, and only over the weekend, is because I've been gone at camp. I've been helping out with camp, went to camp myself, had an absolutely amazing time. Went and helped out with camp and stuff. Had an absolutely amazing time. And the theme verse of Bible camp this year was Philippians 3:14. And it says, I press on toward the goal for the upward call of God in Christ Jesus. All right? That's what I'm going to end it with. And I recommend that all of you guys press on through the hard times, through the good times. Keep pressing on. Keep studying the Bible yourself. All right. Show your face before you leave. I got you. There you go. There, I showed my face. Sorry, my hair's messy right now. My hair's very messy. All right. I will see all of you guys in the next one. Bye. Actually, whoa. I'm going to read the poll real quick. 40% of people said yes, Bible camp is the best. 19% of people said yes, I flip. 20% of people said nah, camp sounds cool though. And 22% of people said what's balisong flipping. All right, guys. This has been an awesome stream. I will see all of you guys in the next one.